say some places never forget, where the past lingers, screaming silently into the present. Places where death, betrayal, and sorrow are etched into the very walls. The air heavy with the presence of the unseen. Tonight, we journey into the most haunted corners of our world, where the living dare to enter, but the dead never leaves. Near the romantic canals of Venice lies an island you'll never see on a tourist map, Poveglia. Once a quarantine zone for plague victims, then a mental asylum. This tiny island holds the suffering of thousands. Visitors describe whispers in the wind, footsteps in empty halls, and a sense of being watched, as if the souls of the dead are still walking among the living. Some who dared spend the night have claimed that they never slept and never left entirely themselves. In Philadelphia stands a prison designed to break men, and perhaps still does. Eastern State Penitentiary, once home to Al Capone, is famous not only for its cruelty, but for the shadows it harbors. Echoing footsteps, unexplained cold spots, and whispering voices plague those who enter. Some say the prison itself remembers every cry, every scream, and relives them nightly. At the base of Mount Fuji lies Aokigahara, a forest of silence. Dense and tangled, the forest has become synonymous with tragedy. Those who enter report whispers, cold hands brushing their skin, and the chilling sensation of being followed. Here, even the wind seems alive, carrying the sorrow of countless souls who never found peace. The Tower of London, a fortress of history and horror. Here, kings and queens ruled, and thousands were executed. The headless Anne Boleyn reportedly roams the halls, carrying her own severed head. Spectral knights and imprisoned souls wander the corridors, their suffering echoing across centuries. History never sleeps here, and neither do the dead. In the heart of Louisiana lies the Myrtles Plantation, built atop a burial ground. 12 spirits are said to haunt its halls. Shadowy figures, footsteps that appear from nowhere, doors that slam without cause. Visitors report handprints on glass, fleeting apparitions, and a sense of dread that refuses to lift. Here, death is not a memory. It is a resident. In the Loire Valley, the Chateau de Brissac holds a tragic secret, known as the home of the Green Lady. This castle witnessed a brutal murder centuries ago. Witnesses describe cold drafts, whispers, and a spectral figure with piercing eyes, moving silently through the halls. The living may leave, but she does not. The ruins of Bhangarh Fort are silent, yet speak of a curse that destroyed an entire town. Locals avoid the site after sunset, fearful of spirits that will not rest. Those who have entered after dark speak of dizziness, whispers, and unseen hands brushing their skin. Here, darkness is not just the absence of light, it is the presence of the cursed. Dubbed the most haunted house in Australia, Monte Cristo Homestead bears witness to murder, madness, and misfortune. Visitors hear screams, footsteps, and see apparitions of long-dead residents. Locals swear that the house itself seems alive, feeding on fear, sorrow, and tragedy. Beneath the streets shadows moving between the skulls, and the overwhelming sense of being watched. Here, death surrounds you, and sometimes it follows. Once home to hundreds of mentally ill patients, the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum was a place of suffering, overcrowding, and abuse. Even now, disembodied footsteps, ghostly screams, and shadowy figures haunt the empty halls. Visitors report feeling an oppressive presence, as if the pain of the past never left. These places remind us that some of the histories are too dark to fade, that some spirits never move on. They whisper from the shadows, linger in the corners, and remind us the past is never truly gone. Perhaps that is the true terror, not death itself, but the memory of it, alive and watching, waiting. If you dare, explore these haunted places, but beware. Not all who enter return unchanged. And if you enjoyed this journey into darkness, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, so you'll never miss the stories the world doesn't want you to hear. Have a great night.